Missing for 9 days, a Kota coaching student's body was recovered in the forest of Chambal on the outskirts of Kota. The student had gone missing 9 days ago and the police traced his bag and shoes close to a Shiv temple in the Chambal valley. A search operation led by the SDRF, sniffer dogs and drones yielded no results until this evening when his body was spotted in an isolated and inaccessible spot of the Chambal valley. The police suspect the boy could have jumped from the hill into the valley below. This is even as police search for a second boy preparing for the IIT JEE mains who has gone missing from Kota. The second victim was last seen in a CCTV footage at the railway station where his bag has been found, but he appears to have entered the station, left his luggage and then disappeared. And joining us to give us more details on this case, Harsha Kumari Singh. Harsha, another student dying in Kota. Lots of questions around these cases, lots of questions being raised regarding the welfare of these students. What are the authorities saying?
Well, there's been a number of measures that have been suggested, actually. The first and foremost, it's been suggested that children are just too young to be in Kota and take the rigors of coaching. Coaching is very different from being in a school. In a school, you have friends, you have recreation, you have sports and games. You have a very wholesome life in that sense. In Kota, what you have is the high pressure of coaching. You're also put into different batches. If you don't perform, you keep slipping. So in a lot of these cases, what has been noticed is, like, especially in this case, very unfortunate, where this child probably jumped off one of those hills into the valley below. He gave his exam and after that he went away. So obviously it was disappointment over performance in the exam or the test that led to this. The other case is also very, very worrying. This boy has just completely disappeared. He's last seen in the CCTV footage entering the railway station, leaving his luggage, and then there are no signs of him. There's been 5 very unfortunate, tragic deaths of young children in Kota. Last year there were 26. Each year, these are statistics and figures that we report. But there is really no action which is taken, against the something done to prevent this. I mean, maybe against the coaching institutes or against the environment. They've tried to give it, give them free days, holidays. They've, in fact, even suspended tests. But, till someone doesn't really get to the root of the problem. And the suggestion is that you have an age limit for the number of children who go into Kota, age limit. So you restrict, they only enter coaching once they're more mature. The other suggestion has been that there should be an aptitude test. You don't just fill in children because children are revenue. You look at whether they actually have an aptitude for giving the medical or the IIT exams, and then only give them admission. Right now, there are up to nearly 2 lakh children in Kota who are studying for the IIT exams. And how many seats are there in the IIT? About 10,000 plus.
Right. Harsha Kumari Singh, thank you very much for bringing us those details. We'll keep bringing you the updates as this story develops.